Hello, Stephanie. Do you have a few minutes?
Hello?
Hold on, let me find my music. Here we go. So, Stephanie, you spent the last decade or so playing with either dolls or gender-neutral toys, running around without a care in the world. And it's been great, hasn't it? But remember how on the last day of your family vacation, your mother would say, "All good things must come to an end"? Well, once again, your mother was right. All good things must come to an end, and your childhood is one of those things.
Who's talking?
I'm your puberty voiceover. I'm here to talk to you about why you might have started to feel, well, different.
How do you know that?
I've been watching you. Constantly.
How constantly?
Constantly. You don't seem to be playing with your dolls and gender-neutral toys quite as often. They're just not as interesting as they used to be, are they?
Not really.
I had a feeling. That's because something pretty crazy's been going on inside your body. And it's not only your body. Remember the boys at school? How you used to think they were so annoying?
Boys. Yeah.
Well, something's happening to them that's going to make them about 1,000 times more annoying. That something is called puberty. Puberty is like a magic potion that makes boys and girls more annoying and horrible. And I'm not only going to explain what's happening to you, I'm going to give you an actual answer to that "where do babies come from" question you asked 2 years ago. One that's much more honest than the bullshit answer your mother gave you. But before I do that, why don't I introduce you to someone? You know who? Would you mind joining me out here? Dennis, I don't need you yet. Ever since you were born, you've had thousands of eggs in your ovaries. Thousands. Each one is so small they're about the size of a period on a piece of paper.
This was huge.
Well, yes, obviously this one's been magnified several times. Duh. Do you want me to keep explaining, or do you want me to stop and let you cry yourself to sleep in 2 months when there's hair shooting out of your armpits and you don't know what's happening and you don't have anyone to turn to who gives a damn about you? You'll be crying, "Save me, puberty voiceover, I'm scared, I'm so scared." So as I was saying, when you reach puberty, your ovary will release an egg, like this one, only smaller. And here's what happens. The egg travels down your fallopian tube until it reaches your vortex. That's what I said. I said uterus. Okay. An egg is going to reach your uterus, and it's going to nestle into the uterine lining, which is loaded with nutrients. And this, Stephanie, is the biggest change of all, because for 5 to 7 days, you're going to be an irrational, annoying, man-hating bitch. You and all the girls in your class, Stephanie, you're going to whine about everything that happens for a week and complain that you're retaining water. So you're telling the world that you're just in a bad mood, and meanwhile, this egg is just sitting there, waiting. And that's when Danny from your math class comes in.
How do you know about Danny?
Anyone who's seen the front of your spiral algebra notebook knows about Danny. Not yet, Dennis. So you might have noticed you feel a little differently about Danny. The way he combs his hair, the way he walks, the way you can see the muscles under his skin when he throws a football. Well, don't be ashamed of noticing, because Danny's noticed you too.
Yes!
Big time. You may have plastered his name on the cover of your notebook, but if you looked on the inside cover of his notebook...
He has my name!
No. He has pornographic drawings of Danica Patrick. But the point is, he's interested in women, and that's what you're becoming. Not yet, Dennis. When we need you, I'll call you. So So while your ovaries are shooting out eggs like clay pigeons, Danny is producing something of his own. And that something is...
Enormous tadpoles?
That's right, Stephanie. Enormous tadpoles. And here's the thing. Remember how you always wanted a pet, but your mom said no? Danny from your math class wants to give you some of his tadpoles. Absolutely free. Millions of them. All you have to do is follow these easy steps. Step 1.
Hey, I'm back from lunch.
Who's back from lunch?
No one, Stephanie. Don't listen to her. No one's back from lunch.
Who the hell are you? Who the hell's on my mic?
I'm Stephanie's puberty voiceover.
No, you're not, you piece of shit. I'm Stephanie's puberty voiceover. You're at... Oh, you're... I remember you from the PVO conference in Memphis. You're Danny's puberty voiceover. Hi, Stephanie. I want you to disregard everything you heard today. Pick up your doll and your gender-neutral toy. Go on, pick them up. And just forget anything this asshole said to you. You're not going to get your period for another 6 months, so don't stress out about it. About 2 weeks before your period, I'll check back with you again to make sure you understand everything. Until then, just proceed as normally, Stephanie.
Are they gonna be okay?
Oh, everything has to be a drama with these two. Just ignore them for as long as you possibly can. Knock it off. Dennis, help her up. Both of you are supposed to be back to the props department by 5. Stephanie, don't worry about them. You'll have to deal with the rest of this shit soon enough. Can someone give her a reassuring pat on the back? Thank you. Alright guys, that's a wrap. If anyone wants to meet up after work for drinks, I'll be convincing Danny from algebra that if he doesn't find a new hobby, he's going to go blind. Should be fun. Call me if you want to hang out.